We just need to get Boston out of it.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because they've got a taste of winning now.
And they got... And star players got chips on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time.
What, that they...
Yeah, it's about time that they have chips on the shoulders.
Well, they always kind of
have. No.
But they've got, like...
Now it's like defined that they've got a chip on their shoulder because, I mean, obviously when we might come to talking about Boston, like, no one likes them.
I do. I like them.
Okay.
I mean... They're not as liked compared to
why
other teams. I think Celtics probably their history. Obviously,
it's like a Boston thing.
Yeah.
I'm a Londoner, man. I don't care about that.
Yeah, but like I think from a basketball point of view, they're not like one of the liked teams. Obviously, they're arguably second biggest franchise. Them Lakers, whatever way you want to go. But like the Lakers are liked universally. Do you know what I mean?
Because they're Hollywood.
They're just not exactly. They're just not liked as much now because of LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that's just anywhere LeBron goes in, it'll go either way. Whereas like the Celtics, it's just hot and cold, whatever. Whereas, and my point on like them not having a chip on their shoulder, usually the defending champs won't have as much as a chip on their shoulder. Mm-hmm. But now, with Jaylen Brown not getting selected for Team USA, him publicly basically tweeting about it, and then Jayson Tatum, when he was with Team USA,
he didn't play.
Not really playing. Not getting minutes like that. And then Brown winning finals MVP over Tatum. Obviously, that's more of a internal or like...
Yeah, that's in-house kind of thing.
Yeah. But obviously, Tatum might feel away because...
He didn't play well. He didn't play better than Jaylen Brown.
I don't think Jaylen Brown played better than him, though. And I think Tatum backed it up. I think Jaylen Brown made big shots. That's what he did. But Tatum led them in all categories. And people forget that, or in their main categories. Like, I just feel like, because Tatum's seen as a higher pedestal, if he's not hitting what people expect of him to hit, then, and if Jaylen Brown's close, because they are close in terms of ability, then, like, Jaylen Brown hit the big shots again, like the first game 1 in the Eastern Conference Final against the Pacers to take it to overtime. Things like that, like.
And those matter and that counts?
Yeah, no, it does. But from Jaylen Brown winning Eastern Conference Finals MVP, I was like, it's given him a bit more of a footing for the Finals MVP, and like, obviously not to say people should go back to watch the games, that's just long and stuff, but I think overall Tatum was the better player in it. But I'm not disappointed that Brown got it over him, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it's just like Jayson Tatum, he needs to rise a bit more, admittedly.
Also, do you know what? Let's leave this to the fans here. Was Jayson Tatum's performance more important than Jaylen Brown's performance? Or how would you word that question for everyone?
No, that's really what you've just said right there. I've got some Boston Celtic friends, diehard Boston Celtic friends. I mean, they've got opinions about Tatum, but I'll ask them.
I think when we done obviously our pre-finals predictions when you were last on,
I didn't want them to win.
Yeah, and when the Celtics won, a lot of people came back for you, but came back in the comments.
Yeah. And I'm good. I'm fine with that.
Fans, like either the ones you know, the ones that we know, and stuff
I'm
like
fine
that.
with that. I do not like Boston at all. Never will. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Me, because obviously I'm a LeBron guy, innit, so I've never liked them. That's my thing. So. His rivalry from Cavs, like, it's always been like that. Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
I like their players, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just like the whole rivalry aspect, and then maybe just external things like, say, fans and stuff like that. But at that point, don't really bother me as much. But it's just like, the green's nice, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, nice colour.
Listen, I was looking at a Jaylen Brown jersey. Yeah, man.
I got a Tatum one, but I got a white one. I got one for just before holiday. I was like, yeah, this one's sweet still. So, first time me even thought of buying a Celtics jersey, but I was planning an outfit. So I was like, yeah, I got this. But yeah, no, it's interesting you saying that they should have even more of a chip on their shoulder, those two players. And obviously they've got a very good all-round team, and we'll come like later in the episode talking about, say, our predictions and stuff like that. But I think the Celtics can be potentially very dangerous this year.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see them in the finals again. But it's just
they had a clear path to the finals.
Yeah, a very, very clear path. But it's just down to injuries, like it is always with all the teams, injuries, and how far that team is going to be carried to the finals. I mean, hopefully, some of our teams will, get there, but I definitely think Boston will be there again this year.
100%.
And what you saying at the beginning of the episode in terms of talking about the NBA being soft overall, they're actually one of the, in terms of star players, Tatum and Brown play. Do you know what I mean? They actually, so they're really battle tested. Like you guys saying you want players to play more, so somewhat they'll alleviate from injury. Even like when I was watching the starting five, I'd always known this about Tatum, but I think
Did you not listen to what his dad said?
His dad saying something about like
they need to see like the beast in him.
Yeah,
what I've been and one of my friends have been saying, like he's just maybe because that's not his personality.
Yeah.
What, you think he's too nice?
I do think he's too nice, but obviously now I can see after watching that, like, that is his personality. He's not like a LeBron where he's like, pumping himself up and stuff like that. I get it.
Yeah, no, just going back to like in terms of them being battle tested, those guys are available. Tatum is one of the healthiest players in the NBA. Like, he's been to 4 Eastern Conference finals or something like that.
And Jaylen Brown too. Yeah, he has been healthy, hasn't he? Yeah.
So they're one of the few top teams where their best players are actually always available. Yeah. Like, they're not on this, we're taking games off as much.
No game managers, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll only take off games because their record's so good, like last season. The odd times, stuff like that. But they're there. So I think them winning the chip this year and then even having more of a chip on their shoulder is really dangerous for the rest of the league. Very. Obviously, the East, we expect it to be better if everyone's healthy. But they're battle tested. They know how to take pain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their pain tolerance is higher.